You, how to survive and thrive when in the minority. Growing up in a small town where my fourth name in the school directory was Feldman or Cohen, it is easy to assume that being Jewish is just as common as having brown hair. But you know what they say about assuming things, it's bad. So when you finally hit college, an overwhelming occasion in itself, what do you do when you find out how very much in the minority you may be? Don't panic. First of all, don't panic. Check out opportunities on campus, attend new student fairs and collect pamphlets, or go to the Student Life office on campus where you'll find lists of clubs and organizations. And let us not forget the mother of all information source, Facebook. From the local temple to Hillel, the largest Jewish student organization in the world, there are plenty of Judaism-affiliated opportunities for me at UC Davis to choose from. Bottom line, all I had to do was look around. Why I chose a historically black college or university, HBCU. Brianna Peppers Spelman College. What I love most about attending a black college is that I can be whoever I desire to be. I can embrace any style or social outlet wholeheartedly and be welcomed. In fact, when it comes to personal style, the more different, the better. I exit my resident hall to regularly see hairstyles from the 80s paired with classic pearls and a 70s dress. On other days, I exit my residence hall to see suits and laptops. For the males, it's not uncommon to see the bow tie, and I absolutely love it. It is indeed a Southern gentleman's necessity. What I'm referring to here is more than just fashion. The style reflects a deeper truth in that the students are always so poised and well-versed. They are genuine Renaissance women and men. I knew that I wanted to earn the same title. I wanted to be refined and perfected. This is what compelled me most to attend Spelman College. What to expect. Overall, life at a black college can be described as peaceful hysteria. It is full of constant excitement and passion, but also comfort and support. To make things even more exciting, but also a social or academic event is also going on at a black college. Every Friday, Spelman hosts an outdoor celebration complete with music and food and vendor. We call it Market Friday. Other great aspect of HBCU are the experiences and tradition that are specific to black college. For example, every year during freshman orientation, each member of the freshman class must experience an initiation into the Spelman Sisterhood. I am not referring to anything dangerous or illegal. I am only referring to a memory that links every Spelman student and every Spelman women together. There really is genuine sisterhood. The bond is somewhat like being in a sorority without the pledging and initiation process. No matter what stage you are at in life, there will always be a group of people everywhere, ranging in all ages and social hierarchies, who are willing to give their last to you just because you too are a student or alumna of their alma mater. What I'm referring to is being a family. Just saying the name of the school can immediately turn a stranger into a family member. For example, a Spelman alumna once told me that she actually chased a vehicle with a Spelman College sticker just so she could say hello. Once she got close, filled with excitement, she jumped out of her own car to shout, "My sister!" Be prepared for a challenge. Students in a black college must be ready to combat the belief that our education is not as challenging as other college academic programs. It most definitely is. Our academics are equally as challenging and serve as an equivalent preparation for life. What is different are the unique academic offerings that you'll find at an HBCU. A black college is one of the few places where knowledge and empowerment can come from titles such as gender as analytical category by Beverly Guy Sheftall or Amy Cesar's Discourse on Colonialism. This knowledge is a rarity and a treasure. We are so fortunate at HBCU for this kind of enlightenment to be our foundation. When I was a senior in high school, a recruiter from Tuskegee University shared this fact with me. At the time, I understood the message, but now, at ending Spelman, I understand its truth. There is something really unique and special about students at an HBCU that no one adjective can pinpoint. The one thing that binds us together the most is not race, but our potential and vision. Some may argue that all college students are bound for something great in their future. This is probably true, but the future for students in historically Black colleges and universities is far more than a future, it is a destiny. Everything we do is powerful. Your time in a historically Black college or university will be incredible. There is a persona and mystique that will be with you forever, and it cannot be found anywhere else. So welcome, we are waiting. Show up. As lame as it sounds to be the new kid in 5 different clubs, sometimes just showing up will demonstrate that you are really serious about making connections. Go somewhere and join something that is related to your religion or ethnic heritage. When I went to my first sorority recruitment event, I had no clue that sorority membership would help me connect to the Jewish community at my school. Nevertheless, I wound up attending Friday night services once a month, which I had never done before, hosted my own Shabbat dinner, and did much more for the Jewish community than I'd ever done before in my life. And now I'm the president of a Jewish interest sorority. Go figure. Why I chose a women's college. Rebecca E. Mill, Sweetbriar College. Searching for the perfect college was one of the most difficult things I have ever done, second only to actually graduating from high school. I don't mind admitting that I visited over 15 schools and that I applied to at least 10 of them. I visited every kind of school, private, public, co-ed, all women's, in the north, in the south, in the city, and in the middle of nowhere. After having spent 4 years at an all-girls high school, I was shocked when I visited schools where women didn't hold every leadership position and where women weren't constantly being told that they were able to do anything their male peers were able to do. Although I was expecting college to be different and I would have happily welcomed a number of changes, this, however, did not bode well with me. Needless to say, applying to and eventually choosing to attend a women's college seemed like the only logical choice for my college career. I could go on to share some statistics about how women learn better in a single-sex environment or how there are fewer distractions without males in the classroom, but you can already find this information from other sources. I'm here to share my personal experience as a student at a women's college. When I first shared the news of my decision with friends and family, I heard the various comments ranging from, "Are you a lesbian?" and "Another all-girls school?" Sure, the comments were harsh, but picking the perfect college is a very personal decision. After stepping on campus for the first time, I instantly knew that the school I had chosen, Sweetbriar College, was the right choice for me. At single-sex institution, female students are shown from day one that they can do anything. Women serve as presidents, chairwomen, captains, interns, researchers, performers, and most of all, intellect. We see that we can do anything. In the year that I have been at Sweetbriar, I've been pushed in every direction. I've taken advantage of probably more opportunities than I should have. I don't regret any of my choices, and I certainly wouldn't change anything. Choosing an all-women's college meant more than a community of learners with at least one thing in common, our gender, of course. To me, a women's college is a family, a sisterhood. I'm sure you could find a great group of friends at any college, but how often is it that you can say you found your sisters? In addition to academics, you may be wondering about what the social scene is like at a women's college. Most of you are probably used to sitting in a classroom full of boys if you attend a co-ed high school. although that is not exactly the case at a women's college. I don't want you to think that you're never going to see guys. Most of all, most if not all women's colleges have ties with area co-ed colleges. It's also easy to find and hang out with guys. It's entirely up to you. Women's colleges certainly aren't for everyone, but it was the best choice for me. If you're thinking about it or are on the fence, I recommend that you visit at least one to see if it might be right for you too.